What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for today. Another absolutely incredible day on the VIP, guys. Overnight, we hit two four-mans back-to-back. We hit a 8.75, we hit an 8.5, and I told you guys we had a ton of setups going into last night. So 2 out of 4 of these cashed, right? We had 4 setups going into last night, and 2 out of 4 of them cashed. We had 2 of them miss, but again, the 2 misses, the 2 wins way outweigh the misses, of course, guys, because these are 8.5Xs and 9Xs and stuff like that I always hit. Now, going into tonight, we have another 2 setups. We have this setup, and we have, this setup as well, all right? So we have Jackie Love and Cream here. I took Jackie Love under 9. I actually sent this out for free on my free winnable. If you're not signed up for that, I highly recommend getting signed up for that. But I took him under at 9, and again, I sent this play out, and his line is all the way down to 7.5 now. And then Climber and this Henna guy right here, I don't actually know if their line's bumped down, but we are set up once again going into the nighttime. And yeah, we had another incredible day. I really cannot understate how big of a day hitting 2 4-man entries is, right? You guys will see the past couple of days we had a day like this, and then we had a day like this, and we had like a 36-hour period where we hit 5 4-man entries. So hitting 2 of them might be like, well, 2 of them, that's not really that big of a deal, dude. But of course it is. 2 4-man entries is massive, and this instantly puts us up another like 12 units or something crazy like that on another just random Wednesday or Thursday, right? So amazing stuff on the VIP, guys. That now puts us up to 117, almost 118 units on the year on PrizePicks and Underdog. 8% ROI. You guys see the record. Everything is tracked here, of course. Straight bets, better, sleeper. I have not updated these better and sleeper graphics. I know sleeper is probably in the 20s at least now. We have now hit, I think, 4 sleeper entries in a row. And again, with the sleeper entries, if I can get back to it here, we had a discount, a protected golf entry today. And this was, again, a completely free $10. So I talked about this yesterday. With Sleeper, with Better, if you take all the discounts they give you, you can easily make $300 to $500 a month. Here's a prime example of this. You see this little protected entry right here that we had. So what they ended up doing today is it was a free $10 bet on golf. If it hits, great. Then we just won $22.5. If it missed, we're going to get our $10 back in our account. So this is completely risk-free. This is like someone handing you $10 on the street and saying, go wild, you can bet on this whatever you want. Now, this was a free $22 that we just won. My VIP for a month is $38. So if you took this play on Sleeper, you would have paid off half of my VIP for the month with just some random sleeper discount that they gave you. All right. So again, when I talk about Sleeper and Better, I know they're kind of afterthoughts in a way where it's like it's not PrizePicks, it's not like the big 4-mans and 3-mans that everyone loves seeing and the big graphics and screenshots. But these Better and Sleeper entries, they are the consistency, right? You're going to find so much consistency, so many easy wins if you have Sleeper and if you have Better. If you do not have Sleeper and Better, I obviously really recommend them because it's free money on the table. You will actually get a free $20 entry with Sleeper, and I believe they deposit match you up to $50 to $100, something like that. And then also Better, if I can find it here, that's Onyx. They're both purple, so they kind of confuse me sometimes. Better, if you text me, my number right here, my number will also be down below. You can sign up for Better, just text me Better, text me Sleeper, and I'll get you into the VIP very simply. Another great way to get into the VIP is with Bovada. With Bovada, guys, if the play hits, great. If the play misses, I'm going to Venmo or Cash App you back the money that you put into Bovada. So it's super simple stuff. Text me Bovada first. I can't stress it enough. You have to text me the Bovada word first because I will get you guys the link. Okay, so you need the link to sign up. If you do not have the link and you go sign up on your own on some other link, or you just look up Bovada and go sign up, it is not going to work. You have to use my link. To get my link, you text me Bovada. My number's right here. You deposit $20 to $25, and you'll get 2 free months of the VIP. If the play hits, great. If the play misses, again, I'm going to Venmo or Cash App you back. Here are some examples of me Venmo or Cash Apping backing people because a couple days ago or yesterday we took Pistons money line, and unfortunately Pistons just lost to the Cavs. That was my lock of the day, and it missed. So I did go ahead and pay everyone back who did take my lock of the day. So that is that, guys. Again, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to go over, but again, just a really solid day. Sleeper crushing it. If you guys saw yesterday on Sleeper, I think the screenshot deleted or something, but we had another 2 entries hit on Sleeper yesterday, and we've been doing very, very well on these different apps and stuff like that. We did have a couple of misses. Of course, there's going to be misses here. Gala right here did miss by a couple of kills. Chovy missed with Kin right here, and they missed by a couple of kills. They went opposite correlation. And then right here was a play that I actually talked about also yesterday. This was a soccer match that they both go under together. So this is the correlation working, right? These guys, I took them over and they go under together because they had less possession. So if you have less possession, you're going to go under just like these guys did. And if you have more possession, you're going to go over just like these guys did, for example, right? This guy had 71 passes and this guy had 56 passes because they obviously go over. And then right here in League of Legends is the same concept. If you win the game, you're going to go over. If you lose the game, you're going to go under. These guys obviously won, causing them to get 12 kills and 11 kills respectively. Now I'm forgetting that I went over, I did not go over yesterday's play. Unfortunately, Blows goes under, King goes over. This game was 39 rounds, all right? So it was right smack dab in the middle from where I talk about a shorter game versus a longer game. It's going to happen sometimes, guys. Sometimes you're going to get right down the middle at a 39 game sort of round right there, and then Paige is at 11 right now, so we'll see how she does, but it doesn't matter. The play did miss yesterday. As you guys know, I'm very transparent. I keep everything tracked. Here is the past 2.5 years of me tracking bets, and then before I get into the pick, here is the free code of the day. So one lucky person goes ahead and enters his free code. This is a one-time use. If you're quick enough, you can get this code in 377, and I'll have one person win this right here, which is the free month of my VIP. Try to give this away every single day just for you guys getting early to these videos and hyping up these videos as early as possible. All right, so let's get into the play of the day. All right. We do have another Counter-Strike duo. This game is happening, I think, at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So it's happening relatively early, but I am getting this video out earlier in the night on Thursday. So you guys should have plenty of times. You'll see that this game happens in like 20 hours. And we're taking Robs to go over, and we're taking Apex to go over, all right? And I'm going to talk about this entry. But first, I do want to talk about Dylan Harper over 10.5 points. I really like this entry right now for Harper. His line is 10.5. I think that's way too low for him. You'll see pretty much every single game of this series he has gone over. Even some of these games where you talk about the Trailblazers games, right? So into the Trailblazers series, he gets 17, then he gets 18, then 11, then 8, then 24, then 12. So the only time he's gone under is when he gets 8 points right here. He just didn't play very many minutes, right? He only plays 20 minutes in this game where he gets 8 points. I think as long as he's getting in the mid 20s, so 25, like 24, 25, 26 minutes, he should go over this line and get probably like 11 to 12 points, right? You'll see sometimes they really keep him in the game when he's really hot, and he'll get even in the 20s like he did a couple of games ago here. I will say the Wolves have really been like hacking Wemby and stuff. So they're focusing a lot on Wemby, causing the guards to get a lot more points and stuff like that. So that is why I like Harper. He's also getting a lot of shots up, right? 10 shots for a like backup, a guy coming off the bench is quite a lot. You'll see he took 11 shots here, 6 shots here, but most of the time he's getting kind of in that high, single digits to low double digits, right? Getting like 9 to 13 shots a lot of these games, right? So he's not afraid to shoot. I think he gets a couple free throws a game as well. So yeah, you'll see 2 free throws, 7 free throws here. So free throws, don't sleep on free throws because this is just free points that he's going ahead and getting when he does get free throws. So really solid pick here, guys. I really like this line. You'll see he only has gone under this one time this entire series, and hopefully the Spurs can go ahead and close out this series tomorrow because I'm a Spurs fan and I'm actually from San Antonio. So that is going to be the play of the day, Dylan Harper, right there. And then for Counter-Strike, we have Robs and Apex to go over together. Now, with Counter-Strike and with Valorant, I made this graphic for Counter-Strike, but it's the same with Valorant as I talked about yesterday. When a player or a team goes 35 rounds or under, that's when you're going to see unders happen. When a game goes 45 rounds or higher, that's when you're going to see overs happen, okay? So as I talked about that Valorant game yesterday, the game was actually 39 rounds, so it was right dead in the middle. So hopefully this game goes longer, and if a longer game does happen, more kills are going to happen. Now, I do think this is going to be a longer game. Why do I think it's going to be a longer game? This team right here is called Vitality, and they're playing the team Navi. You'll see they're Navi Vincere or something like that, but they're called Navi. Navi is like the top 5 team in the world, and Vitality is definitively the #1 team in the world. They have the best player in the world, and they are definitively the best team in the world. So we have Navi, a #1 team, versus, we have Vitality, the #1 team, versus Navi, a top 5 team. So I'm thinking it should be a pretty competitive game. Maybe it goes into overtime. Maybe it's a longer game, causing these guys to go over kills, all right? Now, we are betting on map 1, all right? So map 1, so it's just one map that they need to play. And you will see here these guys' lines right now, right? Rob, another just great player, one of the best players in the world, and you'll see if I can go ahead and put him over rounds. So if I can look at all the games where he's gone more rounds, so this is going to be one map. So let me think about that. So one map, about like I would say 20 to 21 would be a longer game, something like that. You'll see some of these games here. This game actually goes into overtime. It was 16 to 14. This game was 10 to 13. This game was 13 to 7. So in these longer type of games, that's when you're going to see these guys go over, like I just said. And when these guys play shorter games, so that's going to be probably like, that would be doing some math on the fly here. That'd probably be like 22 rounds or lower, something like that. I don't know if this is actually working because it's only playing one map or something like that. So anyway, you guys just have to believe me that when he plays a lower number of rounds, like 20 rounds or something in one game, this should be working right here. So when he plays like 20 rounds or lower, so you're going to see this is 13 to 5, so that's only 17 rounds. This is 13 to 7. Right here is 13 to 1. He only gets 6 headshots. That's 14 rounds. The lowest number of rounds one game can go is 13 rounds because the game has to be 13 to 0, right? So if the game's 13 to 0 and it's a super short game, that's going to mean less kills. You'll see they won this game 13 to 1, and he still only got 6 headshots, even in a win. And in the second game that they played, again, this is against a different team, Gamer Legion, was overtime. It was 16 to 14, and he gets 15 headshots, if you guys can kind of see where my mouse is right now. So this game right here is a really good example of what I'm talking about. They win both games, but because the first game was so short, it was 13 to 1, and it was only 14 rounds, he only gets 6 headshots. And then the second game goes into overtime. It goes 30 rounds. So because it goes 30 rounds, he gets 15 headshots, all right? Now, Apex is going to be a similar story, guys. I don't want to dwell on this too much just because I do kind of feel like I talk about a lot of this stuff every day. And I actually didn't even take his headshots. I took his kills, wherever that is, right here. So you're going to see that if he gets like 20 rounds or higher, something like that, maybe like 21 rounds or higher, he goes over a lot of the time. And then when he gets like maybe 20 to 18 rounds or something like that, let's say 18 rounds, he does go under a lot of the time, right? So that is how Counter-Strike works. More rounds, more kills, overtime, more kills, shorter game, less kills for both of these guys, right? Both of these guys are in the same game, so they're both going to have the benefit of either having a longer game or shorter game, causing them to either go over together or under together, right? It is a concept called correlation. I talk about it quite a lot. It's the same reason why we take guys in soccer to pass together, the same reason we take guys in the NFL to go over together, like a quarterback and a receiver. And once you get it down, you can really find a lot of opportunities out there. One more thing before I end the video, guys. Signed SGA jersey, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have been in the VIP cash-in, I really got nothing else to say. We have been dominating. We're probably like 50 units in the past 7 to 8 days, and even at the end of April, we went up another like crazy run there. I think we had like a 12-day stretch of winning towards the end of April, beginning of March. So we've been dominating. Hopefully you guys have been liking the picks, and if you are in the VIP and been liking the picks, please leave a comment down below to kind of show proof that there's people out there making a lot of money every single day on the VIP. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.